1039 KGRT, Luke Bryan and Country On. And I think we know that one, right? Another way of saying, cowboy up, right?
Time now for the question of the day.
It is indeed time for our question of the day. And our question of the day comes from this little story that I saw asking if people have the Sunday Scaries. And what are the Sunday Scaries? Well, apparently that is when you feel anxious about the upcoming work week. You are there on that Sunday, work is coming up on Monday, and you can't help but start thinking about what's going on. Then you start getting a little bit anxious, and next thing you know, not very well rested, and you start to think that Mondays are horrible days. And Monday, it's just another day. Granted, it is a work day when a lot of people have the weekend off, but there are a few things that you can do to help out with that, to try and stay positive. But I was just curious because it kind of, in a way, I do get the Sunday Scaries because I have a bad problem with changing my sleeping habits when I get to the weekend. I will most definitely take advantage of the fact that I can sleep in, and sometimes I stay up a little bit later. So, by the time that 4 a.m. alarm runs around on a Monday morning, I am definitely feeling, a little bit anxious, I guess you could say. But like I said, I want to turn these Mondays into positive days, into positive things to think about. But I was just curious, do you get the Sunday Scaries? Do you start getting anxious about the start of that work week? Or, sometimes, like we did this weekend, we were working all weekend when we were out over at NMSU Days. Is it just something that, hey, Monday's just another work day and you just go ahead and get it done, right? I don't know. Let me know. That is our question of the day. Do you get the Sunday Scaries? Of course, you can give me your answers by giving me a call on the Zia Comics hotline. You can also send a text on the Zia Comics text line. It is the same number for both, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, we are live on our socials as well, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Leave a comment right there. But that is my question. Do you start to feel anxious for the beginning of that work week? Do you get the Sunday Scaries? That is our question of the day. All right, we're good there, and we are good there. So, yeah, we're exclusively up on our social media pages right now, so you can go ahead and leave your comments. But I am curious, do you get the Sunday Scaries? Like I said, I kind of do a little bit, but that's my fault because I do change my sleeping habits on the weekend. I stay up a little bit later than I should and probably sleep in I know I sleep in a whole lot more than I should instead of being consistent about it. And that 4 a.m. alarm on a Monday morning definitely will sneak up on you. And sometimes I'll have those troubles sleeping, just knowing that it's going to go off at any moment. But yeah, that is my question right there for you. Do you get the Sunday Scaries? Do you start getting anxious about the beginning of that new work week? Go ahead and let me know. Of course, you can send those text messages on the Zia Comics text line. Go ahead and just give me a straight call on the Zia Comics hotline as well, 575-523-KGRT. And, of course, you can leave your comments on our social media pages. Taking a look at what's going on in and around the world today. Looks like the price of imported wine is expected to rise by about 10%. Basically, wildfires and droughts across Europe's vineyards. So wine from France, Italy, and Spain will be going up a little bit. That's for our wine drinkers out there. For our beer drinkers, say congratulations. Budweiser Clydesdale horse was recently born in Boonville, Missouri. The horse is being named Eminem. And before you go on, like, why would they name the horse after a rapper or something like that? No. It's named Eminem because, well, when your parents' names are Marcy and Miles, it's only right that you're named Eminem. And I kind of like that one right there. And by the way, who names a horse Miles? And it looks like there was also a new fashion trend out there among women to wear high-knee Nike athletic socks with high-heeled shoes. Apparently, supermodel Bella Hadid started this trend. I haven't seen it, but I am not much of a fashion person myself. You may notice that I am a T-shirts and jeans guy. It's basically T-shirts and jeans for a long time, or I'm wearing my NMSU gear. So, yeah, that's my entire sense or lack of sense of fashion that there. Also saw a new survey by Space Talk that says that a company that makes smartwatches for kids reveals that 50% of parents use technology to monitor their children's whereabouts. Duh, that's the coolest thing about technology is sometimes you can find out where somebody is and they might not even know it. I mean, That does sound a little bit stalkerish when you put it that way, but no, yeah, of course, kids are, parents are going to keep an eye on their kids. And if you can do so with something like technology, like a smart watch or on their phones or something else like that, hey, you're going to get it done. I'm surprised that it's only about 50%. I think the other half are kind of fibbing just a little bit. Good week at the box office as well as far as the weekend goes. No new movies came out, but Bullet Train is number one again. DC League of Super Pets is number two. Top Gun Maverick still in there in the top five. I got to wonder what the total number of monies that Top Gun Maverick has made over the summer. Thor Love and Thunder came in fourth, and Nope is still hanging in there in the number five spot. So not a bad weekend at the box office as well. But of course, we are looking for your answers for our question of the day. With social media answers, you can go ahead and leave those there on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter pages. Give me a call on our Zia Comics hotline and the Zia Comics text line, 575-523-KGRT. But our question of the day is very simple. Do you get the Sunday Scaries? And what are the Sunday Scaries? That means when you have the weekend off and, you're kind of getting anxious on a Sunday about getting that new work week started. Like I said, I kind of do it a little bit, but I do it to myself because I changed my sleeping habits over the weekend, and I probably shouldn't be doing that at all. But, well, at least not changing up as much as I do. Should not stay up really, really late on a Sunday night. I'll put it that way, because that 4 a.m. alarm will get me. So maybe a little bit of the Sunday Scaries, but, there are a few things that you can do to go ahead and get rid of those. Try and build a positive anticipation, planning something to look forward to the week. And don't leave half-finished tasks for Monday morning. Try and get things done on Friday. That'll help out with the Sunday Scaries. But do you get the Sunday Scaries? Go ahead and let me know. 575-523-KGRT is the hotline and text line number. And, of course, all of your comments on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter as well. So that is our question of the day.